drop. Something cool. Resale. I need resale. Oh my god. Folks, I think it's safe to say we're in a bit of a streetwear drought right now in the weeks between Supreme and Palace's spring 2025 seasons. It's looking like a damn desert out here. So I figured today, let's do something new, something crazy. You may call me a bit too bold for this one, but in this video, we're covering a drop by the one, the only Corteiz, or however you say it. Let's get into it.
All right, let's hear it. So
Think
that's
about
from the One Nation
the pronunciation.
channel.
Cortez.
Cortez. I like it because
Instead of
It's a live
Cortez.
chat.
It's Cortez,
oh yeah, you lot say
right?
Cortez. Yeah, some people say Cortez. I don't even think about it. I'm just like, say it how you want, innit? Like, but
Say it like you want.
when people ask me how it's pronounced and I tell them, it makes them remember it more.
Yeah?
It's like, I've told you now.
Just a reminder, guys, I do have an affiliate code with Champ Sports. If you go down below in my description, click on the Champ Sports affiliate link. It'll bring you to their website. Anything you purchase, I get a small commission. The same goes for New Balance. So if you're looking for some new kicks, think about your boy, help me out, and let's get into this next drop. All right, we're here on Corteiz's Instagram, which apparently that's how you pronounce it. I watched a video with him getting interviewed with Tinker Hatfield on Sneakers Live or something. He said he doesn't even care how you pronounce it. So anybody correcting me in the comments, you can go fuck yourself. The guy doesn't even give a shit, but I get it. It's the internet. We have to correct when people are wrong. I do the same shit, so it's all good. But Corteiz Rules the World is the brand. You guys probably know it more than I do. I'd say Corteiz broke into the mainstream with his Nike collaboration a few years ago with the Air Max 95s, was it? Yep. In early 2023, Corteiz dropped these sneakers with Nike, and they are now extremely sought after with branding on the toe, small swoosh, just clean colorways. I don't know why they go for so much, but people really freaking dig them. And you guys talk about his brand, not all the time, but quite a bit, I'd say, in the comments. I know a few of you are die-hard Rule the World fans. His website is crtz.xyz. So we're gonna click through this drop list that is supposed to come out this Friday by his caption that just says Friday, which will be the last day of January the 31st. And let's just take a look at it. And if you guys want me to cover more low-key brands like Corteiz, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the noti bell, all that good stuff. So right here, it looks like we got some long sleeve jerseys or something. They appear to be some sort of a synthetic material. You can see the drawstrings on the camo version. We got RTW, his Alcatraz Island, which is pretty sick if you play COD and you play Rebirth Island. It's basically what Alcatraz is. Big text branding on the front with the website, some Corteiz sponsorships featured on the sleeves, some star embroideries there. Another jersey, looks to be the same exact material. I think Corteiz is a big fan of tracksuits, stuff like that, so it would make sense that it would be some sort of a rayon nylon blend. Here we got some denim, which he did put a story up on the back of this, so we'll check that out in a second. And the matching denim pants, aka jeans, some might say, which is pretty cool. He does have his own logo on the back tag, which I think is pretty sick. I would definitely need to try a lot of this stuff on and get the confidence to be rocking that Corteiz denim and baggy pants, but you never know, maybe your boy could do it. But here is that up close shot of the back. You can see the fraying on the Corteiz branding, which looks pretty sick. And then this is a polo inspired logo, obviously, with some dude doing something with the guy and the horse, and it says Corteiz here. Looks like to be a sweater. Dude, he's clearly copying Palace again. They did sweaters first. You don't know, Clint may or may not have had some drama with Palace in the past, and I think it's pretty fucking funny. All right, next we have a puffer jacket, which Corteiz being based in the UK makes sense to be dropping a puffer even as we approach the spring season. You can see sort of a low poly logo there. I think that's what he's going for, or maybe the picture's just weird, but that's what it looks like to me, like a faded scrubbed image of his logo. I do like the colorway. Big fan of military green on orange. I think it's a good combination. Also, the pattern on the coat looks to be like a grid pattern, which is pretty neat. All right, here we go. True Corteiz piece. The top and the bottom tracksuit. Very bruv outfit. We have the bright pink fading into an acid green. I actually dig this color combination quite a bit and think the black is a great secondary color to mute the highlights there. I think if this was white, for instance, it would be a little bit too bright. So this tones down those bright colors. And I do love the material and piping and just design choices that Corteiz has on his tracksuits. I know he's got more Nike collabs on the way, specifically tracksuits, which I think we looked at on stream a few weeks ago. So very dope to see that. Probably wouldn't rock this personally, but I think it's cool. Next, we have a bomber jacket, all black with a tonal Alcatraz logo, double pockets, kind of cockeyed to the side. Definitely a cool piece. Not sure what his pricing is like, but we will go to his website after this drop list and just get an idea because I personally don't even know. Pretty standard sweatsuit, the sweatshirt and the sweatpants. Nothing fancy, but a clean dark olive colorway with some black stripes and trim. Looks pretty good. Corteiz branding on the front chest and left leg. All right, some more sweaters, this time being a quarter zip. Interesting material, being like a heavy mohair type design. I do like the purple label. That is pretty interesting. I also like how these are all taken from the same angle, just on some wooden planks. I think that is a cool way to do your product drops, and respect for Corteiz for actually doing drop lists like this, seeing the pieces as physical pictures, not just some mock-up or even like highly edited, curated like Kith. Like, I think this is a way better way of showing off your clothes than a highly manicured, perfect version of your garments. Like, these are what they're going to look like in the real world. So W for that, and giving people multiple days heads up to see what you're dropping later in the week is a really good strategy, especially when you're a smaller brand and are competing with people like Supreme and Palace, who are so big they don't even need to do drop lists. The community does it for them. This one is funny. So the front of it, it's got the C, RTW 18, because I believe he started in 2018. Sounds about right. Varsity jacket, and then Corteiz, Year of the Snake, casual branding, love that, and then London with the spelled with U's. That's pretty great. That's very funny. Big fan of London. All right, wow, Spider-Man colorway here. We got some like almost purplish blue graffiti on a red jacket with a diagonal zipper and 2 pockets on the side. Very interesting piece. I actually like this jacket. Pretty sick design. The matching pants are fairly basic, but I think they complement it pretty well. Given that it's such a loud upper garment with the sleeve patterns and the hood, I think just having the monocolor pants is totally fine. Next, we have a second jacket, this being more of a heavier knit with Corteiz on either the front or the back. I can't really tell from this angle. It looks to be from the back, judging by how he's folded the garment, but I'm not totally sure. Very interesting material, very heavy cable knit, but very cool. Next, we have some sort of furry parka. Not sure if that's faux fur or not. I think faux fur is cheaper, so probably is. Looks like a church window or something right here. If you just draw the outline out, there's the 2 window panels and the 4 glass pieces. Corteiz branding right there. Not sure if that says Elite Works or something. I don't know. Now we got more sweaters, some full zips, cheetah prints. Interesting. I like this one quite a bit. It's very clean. And then the Corteiz polo. I think that piece will do fairly well. I think a lot of people will go after it. I have no idea what Corteiz pieces do for resale. I'm assuming some of them have them, but he's definitely much less known than a Supreme, a Palace, any of your mainstream brands. So I wouldn't be copying Corteiz to make money, but there probably is some to be made, probably because he doesn't make as much as other brands and less people buying. It might be harder to find some of his pieces later on. So if you have a rare one, you have an older one, you can kind of sell it for whatever you want if people want it, but it is that eternal game from supply and demand. If everybody's trying to resell, then the price is going to go down. If more people are buying just to buy, maybe there is money to be made. I have no freaking clue. I'm not recommending buying this stuff to flip, but it is cool to look at and kind of get some exposure to some new brands. Velour tracksuit here, very sick. Big fan of velour. T-shirt and a long sleeve shirt. Corteiz graffiti print, epic. Looks like some ski pants right here. Matches the bomber jacket fairly well from earlier. Zip up with some sweatpants. I'll probably eventually get some Corteiz, eventually, if they have a piece that really speaks to me. Now let's go to the website and take a look at the pricing. All right, well, certainly those of you that have shopped with Corteiz before probably could have expected this, but he does have a password protected website, which means it's not up all the time. It's really only up whenever he has drops. So fair enough. Maybe we can check out StockX that might have some retail prices. I don't know. I'm guessing it's probably going to be like in the mid 100s for most things, and then up to like $300, $400 for the jackets and stuff. It's probably nothing out of the ordinary, but I like to check just so that you guys have more information. All right, here's the Corteiz Nike NRG jacket, $330. Ooh, that's a little pricey. What about this t-shirt? Corteiz Rules The World, $44, 2023. Oh, that's the Supreme one. Yeah, remember this one, guys? $44. Not a bad t-shirt to cop in terms of resale. All right, how about these pants? Spring Summer 23. $125. So pretty standard, maybe a little cheap. I mean, this Nike collab stuff, I don't know how good that is at estimating what his normal pricing is, but if you're buying streetwear like this, you should probably expect that, yeah, these are going to be $177. There it is. So what do you guys think of the latest drop from Corteiz? For me personally, nothing really spoke out to me like I have to cop this. And I think that's what steers me away from getting into new brands like this. No matter what they do or how much their pieces look good, I can't help but just feel like they are doing similar stuff that Supreme and Palace do. As a streetwear fan, I know each brand has their own specialties, and from the limited knowledge I know about Corteiz, I will say it does seem to be his jackets, his tracksuits, which is really cool. And I feel like I've been kind of slacking on my tracksuit game, just saying I want to get more of them, not really getting more of them. And to be honest, not wearing the ones that I have even that much to begin with. So why would I buy more? That's not to say that I don't like Corteiz or fuck with his drops. I think it's good to keep an eye on the up and coming brands. And I definitely think he has tons of potential to continue to grow his brand. And already being a Nike collaborator means he's pretty much made it. So I'm definitely not trying to say that he's like this dude on the come up hustling who's willing to do anything to make a name for himself. He's definitely already done that, and I wanted to showcase his latest drop on the channel. So if you guys dig Corteiz, you want me to cover it more, let me know in the comments below. We'll be streaming tomorrow talking about who knows what, so make sure to hit that noti bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.